Hello, gorgeous. If there's one thing that's really annoying about getting ready, it's when you've washed your hair and you have to dry it and then spend extra time actually styling it. All of that heat can't be really that great for your hair if you really think about it, right? Hot tools get super, super hot. For the first time ever, literally the first time ever, there's nothing like this at all. You can dry your hair and style it at the same time. Like, you can create curls while your hair is still wet. And at the same time, it's actually not doing any damage to your hair because it's using minimal heat. It's really just using air. I'm losing my mind. The Dyson Airwrap. Apparently, Dyson was up to things for the past, I think, few years without the risk of like all these spinning contraptions that like suck your hair up and then disasters can happen. This is totally different. The Dyson Airwrap has changed my life. I haven't even picked up a curling iron ever since I got this, just because I don't need to. I dry my hair and style it at the same time. My hair looks amazing at all times, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird, especially when I'm like in my pajamas, but my hair looks like camera ready. Anyway, my hair looks amazing at all times now just because of this thing. It's just, I don't know, it makes me feel really special. And there's so many different ways that you can use it, but I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I normally typically do in this video, so I hope you guys enjoy it. You obviously have your normal blow drying attachment. I like to use that if I want to do like a rough blow dry. Mainly I like to start out by getting my roots before I get started, just to make sure that's pretty dry, and then I move into either curling my hair, straightening it, or using like this round brush that gives you really nice like 90s supermodel blowout vibes. So there's all of these different settings. It's really easy to understand. This is the power button. This is what controls the airflow, the strength of it. And then this is where you control temperature. It doesn't really get very hot, so you don't have to worry about burning your hair at all. You want to take a small section. You hold the ends out a couple of inches. And when you turn this on, it will wrap the hair around for you, and it's using just air to do that. There's no suction, so you don't have to worry about your hair getting tangled or getting stuck or anything like that. You simply hold up the section of hair, place the barrel behind it, and turn it on. Let the ends wrap around on their own, and then just bring the wand in toward your head. The air is really doing all of the work. No need to twist anything, no need to think. It's all so stupidly simple. So you see, and it's perfectly dry and ready to go. And what's also really nice is you get a cool shot. So what I like to do is make sure that when I'm styling my hair and drying it, since I'm doing both at the same time, always resting my thumb on this button here. If you just push and hold up, that's how you get a nice cool blast of air. So I kind of like to leave it with, you know, the hot air for about 5 to not even 10 seconds, honestly less than 10 seconds. I usually do like 5 seconds and then do a blast of cool air. That really helps to seal in the shine and really lock in the style too. So it helps to really set it, and turn it off and you release. And that's it. It's that simple. So it gives you a really nice soft wave. It just looks really pretty. And there's honestly so many different ways you can use this. I mean, there's also a smaller barrel. So I'm just going to bring down another section of hair. If you have a lot of hair, if you have thick hair, if you have very long hair, it helps to section it off. Some people probably can get away with not having to section off their hair. So for some people, it might be a lot faster. Obviously, the more hair you have, the more you've got to do. And to be honest, for the most part, whenever I've been using this device, I like to play around and use multiple attachments just because I can, just because I find it fun. So I'm just going to use a smaller attachment now, just so you guys can see. If you want to use it kind of like a curling rod and wrap the hair around, you can do that. So you see that you get like a much tighter curl this way. Kind of pull it a little bit and it'll give you a little bit more of like a wave. But I'll also show you what it looks like when you use it as a curling rod. Kind of like the normal way you would use a curling iron, let's say. You see, that gives you more of like that S wave type of thing, where it's more of that cool girl, effortless, beachy effect. I love that. That's one of my favorite things to do with this. My hair is still damp, by the way. It doesn't look very wet right now, but it is, like when I touch it, it is still damp. See how pretty? I love this. This is my favorite. See how big, beautiful, and bouncy everything is? Like, it's insane how much volume you get. It always looks crazy before it looks good. Pull it a little bit. And see, you can grab it. I mean, you try doing this with a curling iron. That's how you could tell that it's a lot less hot than a curling iron. And mind you, I have it on the highest heat setting. So. I like to give it a good shake. Show you what it all looks like. So this took me about 30 minutes to do, which is about as long as it usually takes me to curl my hair. And I basically curled and dried my hair all at the same time. So I saved myself a whole lot of time doing this. I don't even feel like I ever get this kind of volume from using just a curling iron. So I have a whole blog post with more details on the device, where you guys can get it, because there's a number of different places where you can purchase it from. So I'll have all of that information in the description box down below, so be sure to check that out. And in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. And as always, I look forward to talking to you again very, very soon. Bye!